In the vast canvas of time, there are teachings that have withstood the test of the centuries, not because they are written in stone, but because they vibrate with a universal truth. Hindu wisdom, with roots that extend thousands of years into the past, offers us a map to a fuller life, where the essential is not found in external things, but in the intimate connection with our being. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself if you are living in tune with what really matters? We often get caught up in the urgency of meeting external expectations, forgetting that the true richness of life is not measured in visible achievements, but in the peace and purpose we feel. Within Hindu wisdom is not just a set of beliefs, it is an invitation to align our lives with principles that nourish the spirit and transform day to day. On this journey, we will explore 7 deep and practical lessons that can change the way we experience the world. They are teachings that, like a serene river, flow towards the heart, reminding us that spirituality is not separate from everyday life, but woven into each of its moments. The first key that we will explore focuses on the importance of keeping your future plans in the depth of your mind until they materialize. It's like planting seeds in a garden that needs the silence and darkness of the earth for them to grow strong and healthy. Often, by sharing our goals with others, we expose ourselves to criticism, envy, and energies that could lead us astray from our path. It's not that people always wish us ill. Sometimes the disbelief or fear that others feel towards their own possibilities seeps in and cloud our vision. It's better to speak through your achievements when they have already blossomed, letting the result speak for itself. This not only protects your energy, but strengthens your inner connection with your purpose and your will. Next lesson, never tell your problems. Problems are constant companions in life. But Hindu wisdom teaches us to see them as teachers, not as enemies. Every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth, a call to transform adversity into wisdom. Often we focus so much on the discomfort of the problem that we forget the power that lies in overcoming it. Instead of sinking into complaint and self-pity, we can choose to see each obstacle as the fire that purifies gold, the process that makes us stronger and more resilient. This does not mean ignoring pain, but facing it with the understanding that we are constantly evolving. Beings, life does not give us tests that we cannot overcome. It gives us the opportunity to reveal the strength that resides deep within our being. The next lesson addresses the mystery of charity and the act of giving with purity. This world often rewards self-promotion and immediate recognition. But Hindu wisdom teaches us that the best actions are those that do not seek fame or applause. Giving is not a means to the ego, but an expression of love, and the one you feel with others when you give from the heart. Without expecting anything in return, you create a circle of abundance that returns in unexpected ways. But if you share your generous acts just for others to praise you soon, that generosity will turn into arrogance and distancing. Imagine a seed planted in fertile soil. It grows strongly when the soil is good, not when people watch like this. True charity remains silent, nourishing the world without seeking prominence. Next lesson. 0 negativity in your words. Ignoring negativity and rumors is a powerful act of spiritual self-defense on the path of life. We will inevitably encounter people who criticize, judge, or try to divert our focus. However, true spiritual growth lies in our ability to not respond to that negativity with the same energy. It is like a calm lake that remains unchanged when someone throws a stone at it. Negative comments and rumors only have the power we give them. When we choose not to react, we not only protect our inner peace, but we rise above the worldly noise, thus cultivating a clear mind and a serene heart, staying focused on what really matters. Next lesson, never talk about your spirituality. Spiritual knowledge is a flame that illuminates, not a weapon to impose or show superiority. In the Hindu tradition, the humility with which you share the knowledge you possess is deeply valued. It is not necessary to talk to each person about your spiritual beliefs or practices, especially if they have not asked for it. True wisdom lies in knowing when and how to share, and with whom. Not everyone is at the same point in their spiritual path, and some may not be ready to receive what you wish to transmit. It is better to offer your knowledge to those who genuinely need it. Those who seek to learn and grow in this way, knowledge becomes a guiding beacon, not a banner that separates. In the same way, we must keep our lives to ourselves. Our private life is a garden that blooms when we take care of it. Delicately, we are often tempted to share our worries, shortcomings, and problems with others in search of relief or understanding. But excessive sharing of our difficulties can distance us from people and attract more of what we want to avoid. By focusing too much on what is missing or what hurts us, we run the risk of nurturing a narrative of negativity. Instead, Hindu wisdom suggests that we cultivate a positive mindset, seeing problems as lessons and opportunities. Sharing our burdens is important, but we must do it wisely and with the right people. Introspective silence and inner reflection can offer deeper answers than the search for external validation. Finally, family and couple conflicts must be handled with care and discretion. In modern culture, where every detail of life is shared on social networks, we often forget the importance of privacy. Talking too much about family problems with outsiders can distort reality and generate unnecessary judgments. It's like trying to repair a house and at the same time, allowing all neighbors to enter and give their opinion. Hindu wisdom teaches us that the most sacred relationships must be protected and prepared from within, without exposing them to external energies that can complicate what is already. Complex family problems can be an opportunity for deep understanding and shared growth if they are handled with respect and love. The key is to focus attention not on the problem, but on the solution, cultivating harmony without allowing external ones to erode what is valuable and essential. Each of these lessons are intertwined to form a more conscious and spiritual life. When practicing them, we remind ourselves that true power does not come from what we possess or show, but from what we cultivate within and share wisely with the world. We are left with a silent invitation to reflection. Each lesson we have explored is not just an idea to consider, but a tool to transform. Your day-to-day Hindu wisdom shows us that profound change does not happen through great revelations, but in the small daily acts, in the way we choose to move through the world with purpose and calm. It is likely that while listening to some of these teachings, it will resonate louder in your heart. Perhaps it was the idea of keeping your plans as a sacred secret, or perhaps the humility of giving without seeking recognition. Whatever the point that touched your being the most, that is where your next transformation begins. If you got this far, I give you a big hug on behalf of the entire team, and I invite you to internalize these lessons so as not to repeat the same mistakes. Let's make sure to start the new year on the right foot. See you soon. Stay awake.